So now we're going to talk about how to use the law of sines to find a side length. So in order to do this, we're going to need to know at least one side length. So let's say we happen to know that this is 7. Now, let's say this happens to be the shortest side length. So we know that whatever angle, and we're going to need to know the angle opposite, it's going to have to be the smallest angle opposite. And let's say, for argument's sake, because this looks about right, that this angle is 75 degrees. Now, for simplicity's sake, let's make the argument that we want to figure out what this side length is right here. Let's call that x. If we wanted to figure out this side length down here, which we could certainly do, we'd have to figure out this angle. Because remember, when you're using the law of sines, everything gets paired off. Angles and opposite sides, and opposite sides, and angles. Which means when we're doing our setup, simply put, we are going to take and find the, now I like to put the unknowns on top, it makes solving a little bit easier. We know that x is going to match with the 75, so we know it's going to be x over sine 75 is going to equal, now if I'm going side over angle, and I have to go side over angle on the other side, 7 over sine of its opposite angle, which is 25. If I then multiply both sides by sine 75, that'll get my x by itself, so I end up with 7 times the sine of 75 divided by the sine of 25. Entering the numbers, running the numbers all at once to ensure some accuracy means that when we take 7 sine 75 and then divide by the sine of 25, we should get right around 15 point, now I'm suspecting it's really trying to tell me 16, but if we go to 3 decimal places, round or truncate, so in this case I'm just going to go ahead and truncate, it's telling me 15.999, so guess what it is? 15.999. So that would be how you'd use the law of sines to find a side length.